Hello, hello, hello. Bahack here with another live arena video. It's been a few days since my last upload because I was in the middle of recording and my computer crashed twice yesterday on stream. So there's some VODs if you want to go check those out in case you missed me. But yeah, you're going to get a video today. Hopefully we don't get another crash. Let's see, what is there to talk about? We've got this after party path event. I think I mentioned this already. But I'm going to go for pulling a bunch of void shards during the Hegemon progressive chance, which is coming up in... Actually, I can't remember what day it is. It's either in 4 hours or... I guess that'll have already happened by the time you guys see this, or the next couple days. Anyway, I'm going to keep an eye out for that. I have 198 voids, and I think I'm like 60 into Mercy, so I'll probably pull until I get a void Lego. Hegemon is... probably my most wanted void Lego. It's either Hegemon or Taurus, but I feel like I get more value out of Hegemon. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But for now, I shouldn't have claimed that energy. Now I'm gonna hit my energy cap. Whoops. Oh well. I think we're just gonna jump into it. I've already done some fights today, so we're currently ranked 46 on the live arena or the seasonal leaderboards. 39 in the general. Let's see how far we are away. Oh, actually we're okay, 100 points away from 38. Getting 100 points in a day is totally doable. So let's do it. Go ahead and jump into it. See how it goes. Still getting a lot of value out of Carnage. Really hoping next month I can get a 5-star. Dude, it'd be so good if I could get a 5-star. If I could get a 5-star combined with his 30% ignore resistance on his A2 or his A3 in Form 1, we're like getting close to the accuracy levels required to consistently actually be able to land his stuff on Galathir, especially if I pair him with like a Timit to get the increased accuracy first. Someday if... dude, I wish I could just like RNG pull a Timid 6-star soul, because like I don't want to use my essence to buy it. It feels bad because he should not be the highest priority champion, but I do really want one just for fun. And if I could get that and then a super high upgraded relic, the occult relic, what is it, the occult one? I can't remember what it's called, but the epic relic that gives you a chance to steal buffs when you hit the enemy. That would be so legit, because he gets like all those abilities that proc like once per turn. Timid gets 2 chances of that because he gets 2 turns, so that can be really quite strong. Okay, a speed team with no intimidating presence. What are you all doing? A lot of polymorph, which is annoying. For that reason, I'll probably ban this Siffy. Odin and Hurry. The nice thing about having Sulfurion is I can tell how much resistance they have before the Carnage goes. I'm just gonna nuke. I can tell how much resistance they have before the Carnage goes. Like, if the Sulfurion lands the HP burn on the Crixia, then I'm like, okay, well, if Sulfurion can land it, then Carnage should be able to land it. He has less accuracy, but he has ignore resistance that Sulfurion doesn't have, so. Oh, speaking of Sulfurion, actually, there was an upgrade I forgot to talk about. Maybe we'll, if we don't have anyone exciting to put him in the thumbnail, maybe we'll put him in the thumbnail. I did upgrade my wand to level 15. So that got him a little faster. He's 460 speed now, and I think like 16 accuracy, I want to say, unlocked. So that's cool. And we're gonna get a super low rated player matched up with us. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. Can't even really blame him. Matchmaking got bad again, man. It got bad. I don't know why Plarium can't get the matchmaking correct. Like, I feel like just have it scale over time instead of making these like massive jumps. Like, instead of searching for any player within a certain bracket, because this here's what I think is doing. I don't know if this is how it actually works, but this is what it feels like. It looks like it searches in a close range in like the first 30 seconds, or maybe, and then if it doesn't find someone in that time, it just like massively opens up the range to anyone. So it's like you either get matched with someone, and sometimes it's the same person like 5 times in a row, or it doesn't find you a match at all, and then it matches you with someone like way lower rated than you. And it feels like they need to make that like multi-step. So it's like, okay, the first 10-15 seconds you have to be really close. The next 10-15 seconds you can be a little farther away. The next 10-15 a little bit farther away. Next 10-15 a little bit further away. Instead of like either you match with someone who's like exactly at your level, or you match with someone who's like way not even close. I mean, they're clearly throwing the match. If this was actual epics, I might even try and do an all epic battle, but they're level 1 epics, so they're clearly just throwing. And see, it's just not fun for anyone. It's not fun for anyone. Like, I don't want to fight this guy. I'm not, like, there's no satisfaction in winning live arena against people who don't have any shot. I guess some people just want to win. They call them Krakens. But for me, I like if you're beating someone with a way weaker account than yours, like I just get no satisfaction of that. It's part of why I feel like swiping is so, I mean, and I'm not free to play or anything, but why spending, you know, tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars on an account just doesn't feel that satisfying. I mean, I guess it's kind of like turning on cheats in like a game where it's like fun for a few minutes, but it would feel like kind of boring. Like, the funnest thing for me is winning a fight against someone who clearly spent way more than I did and has way better quote unquote champions than I do. Like, that's where I get a lot of satisfaction. Just crushing people who are 4,200 points. It's like, or losing because you got polymorphed or something stupid. Should I go Carnage here? Probably not, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, I have Marius. I have Marius and Sulfurion, so I have guaranteed Stone's getting pen. Probably not a bad idea, just in case they happen to have a Nice or a Siegfried or something. Everyone's building those champions in Feral these days, though, which makes life really tough. I'm thinking I'm going to do a Feral build on my Fabian, though. I've been testing different builds and stuff, and I think I can pull off like a 900 accuracy, maybe even higher, like a 950 accuracy build. That's speed tuned with my Go First champions. And who do I want to ban here? I'm kind of leaning towards banning the Fabian because I feel like the biggest potential for a loss is Polymorph, and he's got the highest blessing. What was I saying? I don't even remember now. Was there a temporal? Oh, there was a temporal chains. I'm like, how did Marius go first? Yeah, temporal chains. That's fine. Can't remember what my train of thought was before this, but... Not the best fight so far. Not the best. I mean, we've won them all, but not very good fights. I wonder if just no one's on. I feel like the higher I get my rating, the worse this problem has gotten. I also think, like, once a lot of people... I think a lot of people with solid accounts pushed really hard until they got the mythic relic crafting materials from Live Arena. And then a lot of people stopped pushing super hard. I think that's what happened. And it could also be like the further the... Oh, look at this. The further... Maybe that's the wrong way to say it. The more points that we have, the more potential for a gap in points there is. So if it is using some like fixed value instead of like, you know, a percentage or something, then that would be, you know, like we'd get this problem more and more and more. So I wonder if I looked at like the leaderboards and saw how many people are within like 150 points. What that actual number is. And the matchmaking with the same player over and over and over again. I need to be better about like taking a break and like waiting a minute, because it's absurd how many times you'll get matched with the same person. Like 5 times in a row, same person. I mean, this guy's got a pretty good account. I think I just banned the Galeth there. It's a... Yeah, okay, they do ban the Kaja. I mean, I'm a little concerned about these 6-star intimidating presence. You know, this guy could be fast, but it's a 3,500 player. But sometimes people who are low rated still have good accounts. They just don't do a lot of live arenas. So we'll see. I bet we win the speed race, though. Yeah, we do. All right, well, we got 5 wins in a row. Oh, not a single good fight. Polarium. Come on, man. Oh, I was going to check and see how many people are within certain rating. Okay, Cartman. This isn't really a good fight either, because I'm probably just going to lose. I think I need to go Marichka in the opener. I just don't really have a good option, because he'll just Shuzen me, or not Shuzen. He'll beat me in the speed race and then get me with. I want to run this. I think I do. Oh, wait a minute. No, I might want to go Sulfurion. I want to leave the possibility of going Volk Sulf open. He will get last pick, so we'll have to see if that's something we can make work. Okay, he went with Sulfurion. So... I don't want to play this. I think we go Warlord. By going Warlord, I kind of put him in a like an awkward situation. Okay, let's think about this. I think I want to drop the Marius. The reason I dropped the Marius is because I'm going to get the block damage. Oh, you know how this is going to work. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, no. He's going to strip. Shoot. He's going to strip with Lazarius. And then he's going to pop the Stone Skin. Yeah. That's smart. Ah, shoot. I'm a dumbass. Didn't think about that. I was gonna say, if there's a world where the stun comes off the Rotos, could be interesting. Yeah, that's totally didn't think about that. He would just have strip in between, or like he'd have the Lazarius strip before the Sulfurion. I'm trying to think like what I could have done differently there. I probably should have just... I don't know. Could have maybe let the... If I ban the Lazarius, then at least my Stone Skin is protected until the Marius goes. Yeah, maybe I should just fully commit to going second against those guys. Drop that. The polymorph. No good, man. No good. They're all these fights are trash. I would maintain we haven't had one good fight this whole video. I mean, I guess maybe you could argue the Cartman fight, but at least there was some strategy there, even if I lost. But it's that account is just so stacked. It's really, really hard. I really got to just use Tormund, honestly. I just got to use Tormund and try and freeze the Lazarius. That's probably my best shot. I just don't have a great build mode for it. All right, let's see. Part of the reason why I've been picking Carnage too is I feel like oftentimes this last pick doesn't matter. Like when I'm running this here, this comp, the last pick is not hugely important. Can I get away with this? I think I can. He bans Mario. Okay, he doesn't ban Mario's. And that 33% speed aura, like this is just going to come down to who wins the speed race. So, and if I get polymorph on this Stiffy or not. So having the speed aura is like not too bad. Oh, get wanded. Get wanded. That's right, we're in a new meta now. Polymorph is not your friend. That one now gives 45% chance, so it's literally like a 50-50 almost 50-50 to just reflect the polymorph right back. I think we're really going to see polymorph fall even more out of favor. Okay, here's a player that's, I think, a bit of a challenge. Is this... if I can get it to translate properly. Oh, it's really rough fighting players like this when I don't know their names. I mean, I'm assuming this guy's going to hit me with Siegfried Nice. Comes, yeah, okay. I thought that was who it was. Narcissus, Tormund, Gizmak, Siegfried, Lazarius, Marius, Hegemon, Ashnar, Harima, Carnage. Nice. So I probably got to be prepared for Hegemon. Hegemon Marichka. Yeah, I want to rock this. I'm kind of committing to banning the Hegemon. And I can't really pick Sulfurion. So this next pick is going to be really telling. Is it like, am I going to be able to get away with Warlord, or am I going to have to challenge in the speed race? I really wish I could get my Armons. Okay, so that's a speed challenge. So if I go Sulfurion, I think the play is if he goes Hegemon, I want to have someone in Stone Skin. Timit's not in Stone Skin, but I'm going to use Timit. Because he could throw a Siegfried as well. Okay, I think this is the play. I was really hoping he wouldn't do that. I don't know how in the world Timit went first, but I'm not complaining. That's wacky. He has no revive, so we can just sit here and farm this until we get back up. Even his damage from HP burn's actually just going to heal me because of Sulfurion, which I'm not sure he appreciates, but thanks. I have no idea how Timit went first in this fight. It's so weird. That's also working in my favor too, because Kajas and Timid are on the same team. I'm getting a full cleanse. Does this guy know those don't hurt me? He's definitely forgotten about how Sulfurion works. Because he's thinking he can somehow like win this fight without having the makers. Like he's playing this as if there's a way for him to win this fight without Hegemon coming back. How does Timit still not have his abilities back? I'm gonna wait for the Arbias. I guess that's gonna be this. Shoot. I should have waited for Timit to buff the accuracy. Bro, why are you doing this? Why are you being like this? Let's just put the Marichka in the sheep. I'm just gonna have to play this like very carefully, unfortunately. Like, I'm not carefully, but I'm just gonna have to sit here and wait so that I can pair the increased accuracy on the Armons. Up at the right time for the Timit to also get his shit off. Ah, shit. No, it's not worth it. I really want to strip that, but it's not worth it. I just gotta wait until I get the increased accuracy. Does this guy even have any... steals? That revive actually, or the killing Armons really didn't do him any favors. Because it just got me the extra attack from Timit. Who keeps slowing my Timit? Nice. Timit coming in hot. I still have no idea how he took a turn first. Oh, wait a minute. Kaja revives him with 100% turn meter. Oh, shoot. I didn't even think about that. That's brilliant. I forgot about that pairing. That's so good against the Hegemon because Kaja tanks it, then she revives Timit with 100% turn meter. I totally forgot that's part of their mechanics. Hold on. I'm not making this up, right? I had Armons, right? Did I have Marius and Timit? I think I did. I'm gonna do this for now. Oh, it's not even 100%. It's full turn meter. If Timit the Fool is on the same team and dead, revives them with full HP and full turn meter. Yeah. So it's like a cardinal revive for Timit. So he immediately got to go before everyone else and kill Hegemon, and he had no revivers, so he couldn't do anything. I love it. I love it. God, do I want to use Timid again? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Why not? Screw it. I wish I had Fabian. Replace Armons with Fabian in this fight. That would be a good one. This is a toughie. Is it? No. Oh yeah, it kind of is. I could go Warlord, and then it's just gonna come down to who bans who. Or we could go Sulfurion. I guess we'll go Sulfurion. The problem is he just bans Armons. Oh, okay. Thanks. I would have no answer to Nice if he banned him. Now the one problem here though is we could, oh shit. Well, okay. My notes are outdated, I guess. That was 10 battles, but they kind of felt like crap. Although we did win 80%. I'm going to do 5 more. Finish off my last set for the day. I wonder if I need Carnage Aura to go faster. And now we're back to the trash fights. I'm basically committing to banning the Marichka in this fight, but I'm going to do it anyway. Worst thing we could see here. Hegemon. Hegemon would be brutal. I'm guessing a lot of these champions aren't in Stone Skin though, so... Oh, Gizmac? No, that's totally fine. Could ban the Marius. What? This guy. That's a weird ass ban. I'm guessing he's banning him because of the speed aura. But it's incredibly brave as a 4,300 player to go up against a 20,000 point player and try and beat them in the speed race. Look, he couldn't even beat my Warlord in the speed race. This Arbiter's like 380 speed. It's kind of nuts to think there's any world where you win that speed race. His best bet was probably to ban the Marius and make me try and lock out with the Carnage against the Magic Affinity champs. I mean, I'm pretty confident I still would have won, but there's a world where like maybe I go for the Arbiter and he kills the Arbiter on the first hit and doesn't get the block active skills up on the Gizmac. Oh, you know what? Part of that turn meter was because of Sulfurion and Gizmac. So that's actually, okay, maybe I'm being a little harsh on that guy. That Arbiter might have been faster than that, but still, it's kind of wild to me to think to go up against a player 5 times your rating and then try and challenge in the speed race. Seems very brave. I do think, okay, Panda main. Marius. I don't know if he's faster than me. Can't remember what this account used to be called, so I don't have much data on it. Ooh. The lightning cage kind of implies that this Nice is probably in what's it called? Probably in Feral. Interesting. He didn't go for the Marius, man. It's not a Feral Nice either. kind of just going to come down to whether he lands the strip on me. Oh, okay. He strips everyone. Well, that's fun. Only way I really pull that off is if at least He-Man, or well, either one of them, but ideally at least He-Man makes it through. So then we can kill the Commodus and then try and get the Nice to get enfeebled when he swaps forms. Still would have been tough. But I probably honestly should have gone Arbiter in that fight. I should have skipped Warlord because he can't lock out the Galathyr and he does nothing on the other two. So I think I should have gone Arbiter. Armons, Kaja, Marius. Either that or try and challenge the Shuzen. Maybe could work. Who's the most annoying here? Just ban and Korra so she doesn't A1 reset someone. Super problematic. I mean, I doubt any of his champions get a turn, but if any of them are, it will probably be Korra. Dude, I'm still thinking about that Timit versus Hegemon thing. That's like, I might legit use that against Hegemons, against known Hegemon users. Because if my Kaja survives and then the Timit goes, and then he also puts up the increased accuracy, that's like a pretty legit option. Because all that has to happen is Kaja has to tank. And it's pretty rare, very rare, that a Kaja or that a Hegemon can kill my Kaja. And actually, since now that I have two of those gems that reduce the ignore defense, I would be shocked if any Hegemon can kill my Kaja. Oh my god, another 3,500 rated player, dude. We did 15 fights today, and I would say 2 of them were good. The ones against that old European overseas, I think is what it translates to, something like that. I don't know. Google Translate does weird things. So many of these fights are like complete jokes. Why is it matching? This is worse than pre-seasons. Like, this is just cruel. Oh, I should have used Timit. This would be a fun fight to use Timit. It's actually not bad against Kimmy either, because Kimmy does a turn meter decrease. It's part of her buff, which will get converted into a turn meter increase for Kaja. We'll just run this. And maybe should have banned the Candraphone. fine. Probably fine. Alright, one more fight. I'm gonna go Kaja Marichka. Oh, whoops. Lock in. I want to bait him into sorry, I'm just thinking about this. Now I've been thinking about potentially building. Okay, interesting. Who's the play here? I mean, we could go Carnage. Now we go Timit. This is not looking good, but I think my best shot of getting a win is landing Fear and letting the Fear do work. I don't know if the Crixia... I mean, there's no intimidating presence on his team. There's no intimidating presence on my team. So is Crixia faster than Sulfurion? That's an open question. Oh no, she's not even a speed build. Oh, wow. She still went first, though. That sucks. What options do I have? I think I'm toast. Oh, I forgot I got locked out. If the Timit went first, it would have been kind of interesting, or went before the Crixia. I'm not entirely sure how the Crixia managed to go so fast to go first. I would have thought Sulfurion would have given enough turn meter boost, but maybe not. Without the Kaja, though, he doesn't get his extra turn, so that made things tricky as well. But it's, yeah, you know, that account is super hard. Cool. All right, well, I think I'm going to give Timit the thumbnail today. I think the title is going to be all the fights were shit, except for like 2. But yeah, we'll go over the Timit build. I really need to get him a better relic. Or sorry, not a better relic. I need to get him another 4-star blessing. He's only 3-star right now, but he's in 9-piece Slayer. These are his stats: 100,000 health, 288 crit damage, 311 speed. He's in the Orb of Transfixion relic, which I think is really strong. It also gives 2 of these circle slots, which means I can put the turn meter boosts in them, which makes him effectively my fastest champion. And then he will get 2 chances to proc this thing, so it's a 15% chance at low level. I wish I could level this to 18. It would be so nice, especially for the speed and accuracy. Unfortunately, that's not in the cards because I have other things that are higher priority. But someday we'll get a plus 18 Orb of Transfixation and then have 35% chance times 2 to steal buffs, which would be awesome. Soul Reap and the Blessing. And then masteries over here are accuracy and damage. And that's it. He's a tricky champion to use because his damage is a little bit low, but if you play him in a control team, you can get away with low damage. So yeah, all right. That's going to be it for me today. I will see you all in the next one. Cheers.